We filed a Freedom of Information Act request, which we had to litigate against the State Department on the fake Iran deal. Remember that one? When we had this fake nuclear deal with Iran, which is exactly what it was, fake. It was a faux agreement, I called it. And our friend James Rosen from Fox News thought that there was something askew, something strange. And that was he had done an interview, and they edited out a portion of that interview, which would have shown that the discussions with the Iranians actually predated the current president, which they were saying the Obama administration was saying a more moderate regime was in place. And rather, it actually took place under Ahmadinejad. We said this was a purposeful attempt to change the facts, to skew the facts. It was obvious, Logan was on talking about this, it was obvious that it was an edit. But we filed a Freedom of Information Act request and ended up going to court. And that case is still going on, by the way. But part of what we got was a document from the Department of State review of December 2nd, 2013 daily press briefing video footage. I am holding it in my hand. It is marked sensitive, but unclassified. A provision says evidence of purposeful editing. So it was edited for a purpose. A technician from Public Affairs recalled having received a request to edit the video over the phone from a female caller from elsewhere in Public Affairs who could credibly assert that an edit should be made. Given the passage of time, the testimony of the technician was not in great detail, but this is what the technician remembered. That the individual called, that the technician said the person that he spoke to was a female, that he recalls the reason being given for the edit request was that the requester had mentioned in the course of the call a Fox News reporter and Iran. It is precisely the reason we thought, and it was a cover-up. A poor cover-up. A horrible job at covering up. But because of the work of the American Center for Law and Justice and the ACLJ, we got the evidence. We got to the bottom of it. And we can now tell you what happened. We're doing the same thing on the situation with the Iraqi. That's putting policy and the practice of law and public affairs all together. And we're able to bring that to you each and every week. Each day on our radio broadcast, but then once a week on our policy program. We're thrilled that we're able to do it. We want to encourage you to support the work of the ACLJ. You can do that by going to aclj.org. We are in a matching challenge campaign, which means any amount you donate to the ACLJ, we're getting a matching gift for. So I encourage you to do that at aclj.org.